Full Battery Studios was missing one thing, merch. Well, now we have it. Go to our new merch store and Spreadshirt, that's Full Bat Store, and buy limited edition, regular, even some channel names in there. DJ Justo, it's AuraDragoon. There's also memes, wall prints, even some new Full Bat design for the guy who wants a bit of that cool design that's not always the company. Link in the description below. Onto the video.
And I remember you said you'd never leave. You keep me alive, alive. When everything collides and falls apart, you are the one that's haunting me. I'm alive, so alive. You make.
Hey guys, AuraDragoon. Today we are doing another episode of Wwe 2K19 my career. Now, I changed things up because, you know, since it's not really my career, more of a watch story mode, I changed my character from myself to Buzz. Yeah.
Buzz, I know you don't want to talk to me right now, but I am so sorry, okay? I panicked when you got the WWE offer, and I didn't think about what I was doing. It was selfish, and I know I screwed up big time. I knew that weeks ago, but I was in too deep at that point. I thought about coming clean so many times, but the longer I waited, I knew the worse it would be, so I decided to do anything I could to keep us together. Look, take whatever time you need to cool down, and maybe we can meet up at some point and talk, okay? I'm sorry, Buzz. I really, truly am.
Message from July 12, 2014.
Hey, it's your dad. Sorry I can't make it to your first match tonight. Work's been crazy lately. The Costellos have a heck of a stink bug problem. You wouldn't believe the smell. But anyway, I wanted to wish you good luck. Don't do anything too crazy and get yourself hurt. But I hope you win. Oh, and we're out of ice cream, so grab some Rocky Road on your way home. By the way, no matter what ends up happening with this whole wrestling thing, I'm proud of you for making it this far. Love you, son. Don't forget the Rocky Road.
That's so yeah. Let's go into this.
Hey, bro! What a crazy night.
I know! That was the craziest, loopiest roller coaster of emotions I've ever been on, and I wasn't even riding in the front. I can't imagine how you're feeling.
I don't even know yet, okay? I'm still in shock from everything that happened.
Well, good luck on SmackDown. Not that you need it. You're gonna do great.
Aw, thanks, man. You know, too bad you didn't get signed too, but I think it's just a matter of time until you join me in WWE.
Don't worry about me. After the attention we got invading NXT, I'm pretty sure my indie booking fee just about tripled. Plus, I always got a standing offer to head back to Japan.
That's good, man. That's good. Don't be a stranger.
I won't. But, if you're ever feeling lonely on the road, you can take a look at this and remember your old buddy Cole.
What is that?
I took it off the scrap trap after our match and made it into a keychain as a sort of good luck charm. I want you to have it now.
Aw, thanks, man. I mean, if things don't work out in WWE, I think I might have a future as a gas station bathroom attendant. So, thanks.
You, might want to rinse it off. There's probably still some blood on it. Could be ours. Could be an inmate's from when it was a prison fence. Who knows?
Oh, God. Okay, well, I want to miss you, man.
BCW handshake?
It's kind of weird now. It's a little bit weird. Oh, hey, bro.
Long time no see, bro.
I know, it's been a minute. I have an idea. One last road trip together?
Let's do this.
Wow! You've got to be kidding me.
You know, seeing as how you're a big shot WWE superstar now, maybe it's time you get a nicer ride. At least one that runs?
No way, all right? This van was the last thing my dad gave me. I'll get it fixed.
Your stubbornness really bugs me sometimes. Get it? Because it's a bug van.
Yeah, I get it. Let's start pushing.
Okay. All right. Next week.
SmackDown Live's newest superstar has arrived!
I was hoping him getting signed was just a very bad dream.
Yeah, sorry, Corey, but this is really happening.
Maybe when WWE 2K has.
Welcome to SmackDown. I'm glad you made it okay. I was a little worried when you told me you'd be driving your van to the show.
I had a bunch of work done on it, so no need to worry.
Spending that WWE money already, huh?
It's not like that.
Like I said before, I see a lot of myself in you. We both paid our dues on the indies and faced a ton of adversity to get to WWE. But with all that being said, don't expect me to play favorites or give you any handouts here on SmackDown. You're going to have to earn everything you get.
Hey, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Good. And speaking of earning opportunities, that starts tonight. Because you'll be competing in an 8-man battle royal to determine the #1 contender for Bobby Roode's U.S. title.
That's great. Who else is in the battle royal?
You can introduce yourself now or in the ring.
In the ring, I guess. I'll do in the ring. Alright. Alright. Jinder Mahal.
I'm no stranger to battle royals. I was the runner-up in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 33. No one else stands a chance tonight.
Alright.
Yeah.
You say runner up? First, you need to win one to become #1 contender tonight.
Insulting the modern-day Maharaja is not the way you want to start your tenure on SmackDown Live. I've been dominating SmackDown Live for over 2 years. And then you show up and get a chance to be the #1 contender for the United States title on your first night here? There shouldn't even be a battle royal. I'm a former United States champion, and I should be the #1 contender.
Okay. Look again, nobody likes the new guy, but that doesn't mean I don't deserve opportunity like everyone else.
Whatever. The way I see it, another guy named Baron almost destroyed your career before. And tonight, I'm gonna finish what he started.
Alright.
Up next is one of the most dangerous matches in all of sports entertainment. In a match
So
I am
Baron
sure we
Corbin,
will not soon
Jinder Mahal,
forget.
Xavier
All
Woods,
eyes are going to
Rusev,
be watching.
Highlander, Mojo Rawley, and Zack Ryder. I changed Buzz's attire, by the way. Oh yeah, it's an 8-man, so oh shit, I'm gonna skip a lot of this.
You can feel the excitement. Buzz is here.
The following contest is a battle royale. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at...
So they gave him a yellow attire with the yellow logo on the back. You see that?
All hail the lone wolf. Baron Corbin, a WWE superstar who does
Okay, I'll
not...
stop. Candy's even like, stop. Yeah, look, Candy's like, stop. Look, Candy, look for God. Look at Candy over here. Even he's like, stop. Okay.
Oh, WWE! Okay, Corey, I have a challenge for you.
Let's get this as well. Candy's gonna be here now. Shut up, Jinder Mahal. Skip. Musef, Putia, Musef Matska.
Here comes the worst internet champion ever, Zack Ryder.
And their opponents from Long Island, New York, weighing in at...
Here it comes. On his first night here on SmackDown Live, Buzz has an opportunity to become #1 contender for the United States Championship. How did he qualify for this match? He literally just walked in the door. You have to take that up with Daniel Bryan, Corey.
Look, I know he got signed to SmackDown Live using somewhat questionable methods, but I'm willing to give him a chance. Let's see what he can do.
Going for an encore here. Tremendous ring presence from the apron. Forearm to the kidneys.
I've got to try to...
He got him good there. Oh, what a right. Man, that's some attitude behind it. Talk about planning your opponent.
Not to do that.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. Did you hear that? What impact? Man! And he's taking some offense. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
Seriously.
He slams him down with authority.
Don't worry, stretch. Get through.
And we're back to this forward attack.
Shit. Oh, crap. Let's try that again. Retry.
And a savage clothesline. On his first night here on SmackDown Live, Buzz has an opportunity to become #1 contender for the United States Championship.
How did he qualify for this match? He literally just walked in the door.
You have to take that up with Daniel Bryan, Corey.
Look, I know he got signed to SmackDown Live using somewhat questionable methods, but I'm willing to give him a chance. Let's see what he can do.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Wow, talk about knowing where you're at all times. And there's a vicious slam. He's not in a good spot here, guys. He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Shoulder right to the midsection. Oh, man! Twice as nice. Mixing up Gooch Rider. Absolutely planted. And Zack Ryder may be in a bad way here. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
I guarantee you that the post-game show on the WWE Network will be talking about how he struggled getting out of the gate here tonight.
Vertical suplex. Nice. Second time's a charm. Simply destroying the back. Corbin looking a bit uneasy here. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys. Pushing damage to the back. Xavier Woods really feeling the heat now.
God damn it.
Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Drop kick. Great athleticism. On, he dodges out of the way. This is what makes him so dangerous. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Gosh, this is like that old battery commercial. This move just keeps going and going and going and going.
And here comes the big Bulgarian.
Samoa drop.
Incredible.
He delivers a hard clothesline. What we're going to see here, just a remorseless assault on the neck. And now he goes for it a second time. Back suplex. Very nice.
Zack Ryder trying to beat his opponent mentally as well as physically.
Lands him with a clothesline.
He's one of those guys that gets going and it's hard to stop him.
A jarring neck breaker.
Yeah, and he's feeding off it right now. Let's see if he can keep it up. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Oh, man! And there's the reversal from Rusev. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it.
I'll be worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Incredible.
This is not good. I don't think Rusev knows where he is. Baron Corbin is giving the crowd a show, but he needs to make sure he understands what really matters.
When this guy's on, look out. Closed fist.
Whoa, Rusev dodged that one. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there. He's feeling good about himself, that's for sure.
We may have discovered his favorite move. Ooh, what an uppercut. Doubled over now. Lariat. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
It's going to be hard for Zack Ryder to come back now.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Oh my God!
Woods, too quick. That time.
How am I supposed to avoid that? Not actually try to go for eliminations at all?
On his first night here on SmackDown Live, Bars has an opportunity to become #1 contender for the United States Championship.
How did he qualify for this match? He literally just walked in the door.
You'd have to take that up with Daniel Bryan, Corey.
Look, I know he got signed to SmackDown Live using somewhat questionable methods, but I'm willing to give him a chance. Let's see what he can do.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Oh, man! Unleashing it for the second time now. He looks a bit off his game here.
He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
He lands the punch.
Stop fucking doing that.
Here it comes!
On his first night here on SmackDown Live, Bars has an opportunity to become #1 contender for the United States Championship.
How did he qualify for this match? He literally just walked in the door.
You'd have to take that up with Daniel Bryan, Corey.
Look, I know he got signed to SmackDown Live using somewhat questionable methods, but I'm willing to give him a chance. Let's see what he can do.
Neck breaker. Oh, man, what a driver. Spear. Caught him with a chop. And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not. Back down to earth with authority. Nicely timed shot by Baron Corbin. That's what happens when you're in a powerful grasp. Go down. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse. In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
Ooh, what an... That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
And stop. We may have discovered his favorite move. What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next. Oh, man. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. What is Baron Corbin's best strategy at this point? I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
And now he goes for it a second time. Shoulder right in the midsection. Xavier Woods really feeling the heat now. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
He kicks him right in the gut. Mojo Rawley not in a great way here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
Kick right to the midsection. Snapmare takeover. Last drop.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Unleashing it for the second time now. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find
Death Valley bomb. This might be the opportunity he needed. And Xavier Woods too quick that time.
Gets out of a tough situation there.
And that was impressive, Cole. There was almost no escaping that one.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
He's one of those guys that gets going, and it's hard to stop him.
Oh, and he reverses it. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Nothing less, Cole.
Not nothing here.
Ooh, Ty Dillinger. And Ty Dillinger makes him pay for all that.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. I don't know if Corbin can recover.
I hate to agree with you, but you're right.
The Slaughter Cannon taking no prisoners.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh my god. You're low health and you're going like, oh, I can dodge, I can dodge.
It's still anyone's match to win. Ooh, what an upper.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
And he lands the slam. What authority. The dive finds its target. Oh, man!
And Ty Dillinger is really taking a pounding.
He may very well be on Dream Street right now, guys.
And you get the feeling that he's not going to look back at this match with great fondness.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good. Oh boy,
he's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Ooh, what an upper.
Oh, and he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole. He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
We may have discovered his favorite move. There he goes again. And it's Ty Dillinger with the reversal. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Executed arm drag.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find
Front Valley bomb. Dillinger looks about as far from a 10 as you can look right now.
What does Buzz have in store? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
What does Buzz have in store? The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Dillinger looks about as far from a 10 as you can look right now.
Oh my god.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Stop it. You're cheating. You're fucking cheating.
At this point, you think you'd have that move well scouted. I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be. And it's reversed. Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind. Ooh, what an upper. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
I'm sick of this shit.
Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
It's clothesline after clothesline. There's the last competitor eliminated. It's over.
Fuck you, Ty Dillinger. Fucking...
You're looking at the new #1 contender for the United States Championship. What a debut on SmackDown Live.
He didn't even pin anyone.
It was a battle royal. He didn't have to.
Apparently the U.S. champion wants to get a closer look at his opponent.
It appears Bobby Roode isn't too impressed with Buzz either.
That's because he watched the same exact match I did. Buzz isn't going to win the U.S. title by throwing Bobby Roode over the top rope.
Next week.
If you're just joining us, the #1 contender for the U.S. title is here on SmackDown Live.
And we've learned he's going to get his U.S. title shot at Backlash.
I can't wait to hear him try to rationalize how he even belongs in the same ring with Bobby Roode.
Now, granted, I haven't been doing this as long as Bobby Roode has, so some people might think I don't have the right to say this, but it's the truth. The U.S. title needs to be held by someone who's more than just a catchphrase. Because what's truly glorious about that title is its history. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Bret the Hitman Hart, Sting, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Eddie Guerrero, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Those are just a handful of the legends who were once U.S. champion. And they made that title what it is today because of their amazing battles they had in the ring, not because they just repeated a word over and over again until it caught on. So when I become U.S. champion, I'm going to return the title to its roots. My reign will be about memorable matches, not memorable words, and that will be absolutely glorious!
This should be good.
Let me stop you right there. You come to SmackDown last week, get lucky by winning a Battle Royal, and then think you can walk out here and say that all I am is a catchphrase? You said it yourself. You haven't been doing this as long as I have. So here's another catchphrase for you. Shut your stupid rookie mouth, because you have no idea what you're talking about.
I haven't heard that one before.
I've been at this for 20 years now. That's 2 decades of leaving everything that I have in that ring night after night. And what have you been doing? Wrestling 1, maybe 2 shows a month at your local high school gym? So you have no right to come out here and say that I am just a catchphrase, because I have proof that I can back up everything that I say. What do you have? Oh, that's right, nothing but entitlement and pure ignorance.
Ooh, seems like I really touched a nerve there. I guess the truth hurts.
Are we done here?
Why, so you can say your catchphrase? Look, if you really want to prove that you're more than some cheap phrase, how about we make our U.S. title match at Backlash one that would honor the legends who held that title before you? The men who battled each other sometimes for up to an hour. I'm proposing a match that's the ultimate in-ring test.
No match against you will ever be a test, but please, continue.
Okay. If you're so sure about that, then you'll have no problem taking me on in an Iron Man match.
I have no problem whatsoever, and I don't care about what you say. Beating you will be absolutely glorious.
Buzz's U.S. title match against Bobby Roode is now an Iron Man match.
How long?
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
Bring on the title match greatness.
The following contest is an Iron Man match and is for the United States Championship.
The superstar known as Buzz is here.
How long will this match be? Hope it's just 30 minutes or an hour. Not an hour. No, not 6. Hope it's not 60 minutes.
Introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Buzzsaw. Introducing the champion from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the United States champion, Bobby Roode.
What a night. Tonight, two men set out to prove who can outlast the other in a grueling Iron Man match for the U.S. title.
Yeah, allow me to reiterate. This is Buzz's first singles match in WWE, and it's an Iron Man match. He's in way over his head, to say the least.
A huge challenge, no doubt, but you gotta start somewhere.
How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
Going for the double play with this move. I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
Incoming! Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations heading into tonight. I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate, and so far, I think it's delivered. Look out! He might be in the beginning stages of an assault!
Oh, yeah! Look at this! He's going back to an old friend with that one.
A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
Got the same move over and over.
I'm not trying
this is
to.
relentless. The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
Like heavyweight, so like
As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope.
Yeah, including Santino himself. But hey, as the old saying goes, anything can happen in the WWE. Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
Here comes Bear! Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Devastating damage to the upper vertebrae. Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I'd agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown. Oh boy, he is rolling. As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area in the locker room is likely sold out for this one, as there are plenty of superstars with a vested interest in the outcome of this match.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to hit it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet, but he's got to capitalize now. He'd be smart to stay put there.
Buzz killer.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
To Byron's point, there are several competitors on the roster who can make a case for being the next in line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, of course, depends on the outcome of this match.
Oh, and he breaks free. But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage.
Nice.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Here it comes.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to look. Shoulders on the mat. Buzz with the easy kick out.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
What an uppercut. And he comes crashing down.
Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage.
Nice. Spine buster.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
What is he hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet. And the odds just swung in. A disgusting kick to the face.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Things just went from bad to worse for Bobby Roode. Death Valley bomb. This one's over, guys.
He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Just when you thought
The shoulders are down. He scores a fall there.
oh, boy, he is rolling.
Goes down hard. He's going for it all. Boy.
Look out. Insane elbow.
Right across the face.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
When this guy's on, look out. Beautiful arm drag. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find
Death Valley bomb. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Things just went from bad to worse for Bobby Roode.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Bobby Roode setting through
With an earth-shattering spine buster.
That was glorious. This guy just refuses to quit.
How'd he do that? Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Arm drag, nicely done.
It's not fucking on drag.
Reverses that one. The intensity of this match has been incredible. Going for it again.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Well done.
Man, looked like
He's going for the pin. 1, 2, and he manages to get the shoulder up.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
He's not going to like this. Counter here.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
And now he goes for it a second time. He's lining him up.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
if he hits this, the match is over.
Oh, I think this man means business. The champ's in a real bad place right now. That's not even remotely comfortable looking.
He broke out of it.
Cole, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Over and over and over. We're seeing the same move being used. That was brutal.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Here it comes. He's got him.
He's close to being done here.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their
feet. The challenger simply will not be denied.
What does Buzz have in store? He hits it.
Buzz cutter.
brings everyone to their
There we
feet.
go, the buzz
We may
cutter.
be looking at penny predicament. 1, 2, 3. What a battle this has been. I mean, these men have absolutely destroyed each other over the course of this match, and there's still some time left on the clock. He's positioned up on that turnbuckle. I would not want to be him right now. Oh, boy, he is rolling. He's targeting the midsection here. Just a step quicker, it looks like. Ooh, what an uppercut. Spine buster.
Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael. Your whole body hurts after a move like that.
Oh, man. He has him right where he wants him. He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find
Death Valley bomb.
This is his opportunity to win this thing. I get it. It's a cool move. But again, really?
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out. He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
There it is. The challenger scores a fall.
So I pinned him twice and submitted him once, sorry.
Obviously putting a lot of stock in that maneuver. This is going to be big, one way or another. Interesting to see. Look at this! How long can we keep this up? I mean, how long can they keep up this pace in an Iron Man match? I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. He's playing with him now. Bobby Roode setting it up. Hallelujah. He's inflicting some serious pain here. The champion into the cover. Oh, man. Unleashing it for the second time now.
One.
Let's take one more look at what made this Iron Man match so entertaining.
Yep. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legend.
Buzz has done it. He's outlasted Bobby Roode to win his first title in WWE. And even more impressive, he did it in his first singles match.
This guy is the real deal.
Yeah, look, it's certainly a huge accomplishment to win the U.S. title the way that he did, but now the real work begins, defending it.
He just won the title. Let the man enjoy it for 2 minutes.
That was awesome.
The new United States champion is here on SmackDown Live.
From one champion to another, congrats on your win over Bobby Roode.
Thanks. I mean, woo!
Maybe you should leave that to me and my dad.
We're scheduled to hear from the U.S. champ later on tonight. And hopefully we don't have to hear any more of his terrible woos.
Okay, that was... Alright. So that's where I'm going to leave it there, okay? Alright, that was... So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more, hit that notifications bell. But make sure you subscribe first. As always, this has been AuraDragoon here, signing out.
If you're scared, it's dead.